Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the Wait Until You See This podcast. I'm Krista.
I'm Chris.
And we review movies. One of us has seen it, the other one hasn't. Give our opinions. Yakety schmackety.
Zibbity wibbity.
Blah, blah, blah. So, how are you doing? How's your week going?
It's almost over. Thank Christ.
Yeah.
My life, where every day's a fucking Monday.
It feels like it, doesn't it?
We're recording this on a Thursday, which is also known as...
Friday Eve!
Fuck you.
Hey, that's not very nice.
You know the whole Case of the Mondays thing?
Of course.
I would take a pallet of those compared to one person saying, "It's Friday Eve."
That's your favorite, though. So, this week on...
Now, wait a minute. Hold on.
What?
I have a question for you.
Sure.
Is there something people say that you hate, and why is it chillax?
It is chillax. Because it's stupid. That's why I hate it. Because it's stupid. It's right up the vein as redonkulous.
I haven't heard that forever.
Oh, it's fucking horrible. I hear chillax more than I hear redonkulous, but...
I don't understand redonkulous.
It needs to stop.
What does it have to do with donk? A donkey, Donkey Kong?
I don't know. I don't know what it has to do with donk. I think it's just stupid.
Donk or dong?
Donk.
Okay.
With a K.
You need to enunciate that K. Then this becomes an X-rated podcast.
Redonkulous. Is that better?
You know, behind a curtain at a video store, there was probably a movie called Redongulous.
Probably. That's disgusting.
What?
It's gross. I'm just saying, it's gross.
It's a natural thing at video stores.
It's stupid.
When they were there.
It's stupid.
Oh, Redonkulous. I thought you meant the adults only section.
I don't care about the adults only section. So this week we watched Earth Girls Are Easy.
I'm going to show you something that's going to totally change your life completely forever.
She's a brunette from Southern California. And he's not.
I need romance. I need surprises. A UFO landed in my pool. They captured me. I fed them Pop-Tarts, but you've got to cut their hair.
What did you say?
They may be from outer space.
So, they can still be dates.
I think we could just make them look more sort of human.
Hey, come on, everybody. We're doing a makeover.
But underneath, they're more than human.
Wow, you're incredible.
I could fix you up with some bodacious chicks just like that.
I can't believe you're fronting an alien in front of all these people. I'm going home with him.
Are we limp and hard to manage?
Wait a minute, are you like coming on to me?
Her boyfriend's a doctor
I've never, ever been unfaithful to you.
whose treatment is totally alienating.
Here comes Dr. Love.
And her new love's an alien who's more than accommodating.
Do you own your own home or do you rent?
Gina Davis, Julie Brown, and Jeff Goldblum in a film directed by Julian Temple and produced by Tony Garnett.
I just don't want you to think Earth Girls are easy.
Earth Girls Are Easy.
A 1988 movie.
Yes, it is a series of pictures shown at 60 frames per second, I guess.
Yes. Starring Gina Davis, Jeff Goldblum, Jim Carrey, one of Jim Carrey's first movies. Damon Wayans, Julie Brown, Michael McKean.
Yeah.
Chris really liked it when Michael McKean came on screen. He's like, wait, is that Michael McKean? But of course he knew he was in it, but we just didn't know when he was going to show up. If you haven't seen this masterpiece, they're in the valley, and Gina Davis's character her name is Valerie. Valerie, who lives in the valley. She is a nail tech, I guess. The salon she works at is called Curl Up and Dye.
Shit.
She's getting ready to get married to Dr. Gallagher.
Ted.
They're having some problems, and she goes to work to commiserate with her friend Candy, played by Julie Brown.
Who wrote this? She was one of the writers.
She is one of the writers.
She's one of the people to blame for this.
Yes, absolutely. And so, I mean, I guess you'd call them besties at this point. She's having some problems in her relationship with Ted.
Ted!
And so they decide to do a makeover and make her blonde. And so she goes home, she's completely, got the scene set and all this, ready for Ted to come home, and she's blonde and she's got this little outfit on. And he comes home and he brings home a nurse from the hospital.
Wah, wah.
Dr. Love, as he calls himself. He doesn't recognize her at first. He's like, hey, who's your little friend? Turns out it's Valerie. Well, she is pissed. So she trashes the house. She kicks Ted out, trashes the house. Yeah, so the next day she is laying by her pool, and an alien spaceship crash lands in her pool. Enter Whiplock, Zebo, and Mac.
I can't believe you remembered their names.
Well, of course I remember their names.
They all look like the Grinch, just different covers.
Fur. And so they've crash landed in the pool. They get out of the pool. They get out of their ship, and the ship's toast. And so she's like, well, let's drain the pool, and then your ship should be able to work.
I have a question about the ship.
Yeah.
It's flying through space, right?
Yeah.
It's cold.
Yeah.
Went through re-entry here, right?
Yeah.
But the fucking pool's what screwed it up?
Apparently.
Okay.
Well, the water got on the inside of the ship. I don't know. I'm not looking for logic here, okay? You could only see his face. So they have to let the ship dry out. So
like you dropped your fucking iPhone in the pool.
Throw some rice in there.
That would have been hilarious. They just bring up like a big truck of rice and just dumped it in there.
Right. That would have been hilarious. Anywho.
Is this under warranty?
Ted's gonna come back and Valerie's gonna take him back. So they gotta do something about the aliens. And then they give them makeovers. Julie Brown Candy's like, we need a lot of nair, and they're just covered from head to toe in hair. So you have Mac, who is Jeff Goldblum. Jim Carrey was Zebo. And
No, I think you got flipped. I think.
Jim Carrey was Whiplock.
I don't have my fucking phone. Hold on. Earth girls are sleazy. Oop, that's behind the curtain too.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Carrey's Whiplock. Damon Wayans is Zebo.
Okay, so they get makeovers to look like humans. They go to the house. Valerie tells Ted that she won Spin the Weekend with the Band from MTV, and these guys are the band.
That sounds like a legit contest on MTV at the time, though.
Oh, absolutely. Ted and Valerie get into it again, and the cops get called. It's just like a mess, and I'm just like, girl, stop. But anywho.
Ted.
Then they go out, right?
It's your movie.
No, I don't remember. But anyway, they go out, they're dancing. There's a dance-off, which is ridiculous. Oh, there's also musical numbers. I think there's 3. I counted 3 of them.
So here's my question.
Uh-huh.
Does this count as a musical?
I don't know.
Because I'm watching this. They have 2 musical numbers, like, back to back.
Right.
Then you sit there for over a fucking hour.
And nothing.
And then they do another musical number that is a complete waste of time.
Absolutely. So, Ted and Valerie, it's get back together, break up, get back together. This movie takes the course over like 2 days, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. There's just a lot. Whiplock and Zebo become friends with Woody, the pool guy who's drained the pool, played by
Michael McKean, who I thought was going to be like a doctor or a lawyer. No, he's a surfer pool guy who we never actually see surf.
No. He just talks about surfing, but they go through some misadventures, and Mac is falling in love with Valerie, of course, and they get a little friendly.
A little?
They get really friendly.
It gets redongulous.
Stop. Oh, I'm cringing so hard.
Would you stop?
You're the one who's making up words. Bad words. Ted comes back. They decide to go to Vegas to get married. while he's on the phone, she's packing up. Mac, Whip, Block, and Zebo are packing up also. They're getting ready to take off. Ted's on the phone with a nurse saying, can you cover my shift or find somebody to cover my shift? I'm going to Vegas to get married. And he goes, oh, no, don't worry. We can still date.
Wah, wah.
Fucking loser.
Ted.
And Whiplack, Zebo, and Mac are leaving, and she runs out there to say goodbye. She's saying bye, and then the ship is going off, and she goes, I love you, Mac. And then he comes back and takes her, and she goes with him. And Ted is laying in the pool making out with the cat. So that's the movie in a nutshell. Give me your thoughts.
Okay, let's see. I have a list.
Oh, yay.
Of stuff. Should I just go right out the gate and...
Give me your list. Let's talk about the list.
To open my list, I have to say, Earth Girls Are Easy is just like E.T. if E.T. sucked.
I didn't say it was good.
This movie's a fucking mess.
Kind of like our podcast.
Jesus Christ. At least we can edit down the fucking podcast.
They should have edited more.
I do like the theme song.
Uh-huh.
Theme song's nice. Gina Davis did this film the same year Beetlejuice came out.
Nice.
Talk about both ends of the spectrum.
My brothers do. I was telling them about it.
Telling them about it?
I was telling them we were going to watch it this week.
And they both knew it?
Yeah.
See, I had heard of the movie, but I was like, yeah, I never watched it.
They both called it terrible.
It is fucking terrible. And believe me, I know.
Yeah, we watched it. Hey, you know what? The only reason I picked this movie is because you kept bitching about I would pick a movie over 2 hours, or this is an hour 40, and you
know what? It was 20 minutes too long.
I'm just telling you, that's why I picked this movie.
Okay, when she goes to work, she gets the classic parking spot right in front of where she wants to go.
Rockstar parking.
Rockstar parking. The beauty salon looks like the 1980s went in and had a diarrhea shit all over it.
Curl up and die.
Jesus Christ. A note I have here is, this is a fucking musical? So yeah, you have a song at the beauty parlor, a song when Gina Davis is getting all sexed up.
Yeah.
And then you have the song at the beach.
Yeah. When
Jim Carrey and Damon Wayans go to the beach with Michael McKean.
Right.
Which is the only thing we see at the beach. Do we even see? We see Michael McKean and he's in one of those tuxedo t-shirts and a top hat.
Well, you
giving a prize.
You do see him standing on a surfboard, but it's in the sand.
Yeah.
You do see that. I do have to say that the intention behind making it very 80s in your face, like with her house.
Yeah.
With the salon. They were trying to mimic those kitschy 1950 movies.
Oh, you can tell.
Yeah, that's what they were doing.
After the whole first breakup, when Gina Davis is wrecking all of Ted's shit, was that a shot at Madonna?
I don't know. Nothing I came across.
Because she just throws all the records, but the Who's That Girl soundtrack
right.
goes in the fucking fireplace and burns up. So I was like, is there a little Madonna heat going on here?
There might have been. I did not come across anything.
There's some gratuitous Robin Leach.
Oh, yeah.
The effects are definitely Star Wars quality.
Oh, they're horrendous.
Jesus Christ. I have made an effect where I had a fist fight with a shark that looked better than some of the effects in this.
They were bad.
It's also gratuitous Big Boy.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Which I think may be the same Big Boy that David Lynch ate at every day when preparing for Dune.
Great.
There's a fun fact for you.
Thanks.
The fucking dance-off.
Oh, at Decadence.
I guess we can call that a musical number.
Yeah, it was bad.
During the sex scene, I wrote down, is this Avatar? It kind of had an Avatar vibe to it.
Right.
There is a lava lamp that gets drank.
Yeah, so Damon Wayans' character eats everything. He, like, flowers. He drinks the lava lamp. If it's small and fits in his mouth, he eats it. You don't want to cut that out?
I'm not cutting that out. Gina Davis also has a lip phone, which I
Yes.
hadn't even thought of in 30 plus years.
Yeah.
Gasoline in California is 93 cents a gallon.
Ooh. Now, notice when the lady pulled up, she asked for unleaded. Did you notice that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because there was leaded and unleaded.
See, I don't remember regular being around here that late in the 80s. I remember it in the early 80s.
I don't remember it at all.
Yeah, remember it.
You wanna
Here's
hear
your AARP card.
that?
But yeah, that's all the notes I have. I mean, I figure I'll give my final summation.
All right.
In case you didn't know how I felt about this film.
Yeah, I got that. All right, you want some of my facts?
Fun fact. Well, for this, it's more like facts.
Jeff Goldblum and Gina Davis were married at this time.
I can't believe I didn't mention anything about the fucking fly. You think she would have learned the first time to stay away from this fucking guy.
So they're married, and apparently Julie Brown said that they were constantly making out on the set. It just annoyed the shit out of her. Originally, Julie Brown was supposed to play Val, but the studio wanted a bigger name.
Do you think they tried to get Madonna?
They may have.
And they may
They
be
tried to
what?
get a lot of people. They tried to get a lot.
Is this a Paul Sheldon like we
I
had
think
last
so.
week?
Yeah, there were a lot.
Maggie Smith.
I don't think it was Maggie Smith, but
It would have been a better movie.
there are 2 cars in this movie from Death Race 2000.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
You haven't seen that, have you?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
Calamity Jane and Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's in this?
Yes.
Where the fuck was it?
Frankenstein. Oh, it was on the interstate when Whiplock and Zebo were driving backwards.
God, I don't want to watch this again, but yeah, I know Franken. I think the other car what was it called?
At gas station, Calamity Jane.
I think that may be is that the one? Oh, you wouldn't know. But Stallone
No,
drives a car in that movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh shit. I just watched that the other morning, like at 3 a.m.
The producers toyed with the idea of John Travolta being Mac and Olivia Newton-John as Valerie.
Oh god. And then Two of a Kind came out and it bombed and they were like, ugh.
The aliens, the language that they speak, it's English backwards.
Oh.
The words are all backwards. So instead of work, it's quarrel. This is the 3rd movie with Gina Davis and Jeff Goldblum, being The Fly and Transylvania 6-5000.
I did not know she was in that.
Mm-hmm.
I've only seen half of it, though.
After Mac and Valerie get together, and she has that weird dream sequence.
That goes on too long, yes.
Yeah, absolutely does. Apparently, the Electroids from Buckaroo Banzai are in there.
You know, now that you mention it, yeah. Which had Jeff Goldblum.
Right. Like Chris said, Julie Brown, this was written by Julie Brown, Charlie Coffey, and Terrence E. McNally.
The map guy.
Yeah, the Mac guy. It was directed by Julian Taylor. At least that looks like... Oh, no, Temple. Julian Temple. And he's directed a lot of music videos.
And Julie Brown worked for
MTV.
If you're under 40, you may not remember MTV when it was MTV, so...
When it actually played music videos.
I'm not going on that tirade.
I know. Oh, the dance, the club sequence. I thought this was funny. When Jim Carrey's character is fishing ice cubes out of the bottom of the
with his tongue?
With his tongue. And the girls were like, I'm going home with him tonight. As a child, I was like, I don't get it. Now that I'm older, I get it.
That was dirty.
Mm-hmm. It sure was. The aliens call Ted Dr. Dude or Mr. Dude, and he corrects him. He's like, I'm Dr. Dude. All of his fish, Dr. Dude's fish, are named after cars. He's got Mercedes. He's got Aston and Martin. I'm like, you are a loser.
Yugo, that's the dead fish. Yugo.
Is that what his name was?
No, I just made that shit up.
Of course, there was a title alert because Val's like, I don't want them to think that Earth girls are easy.
And then they get it on.
I think that's all I got. Final thoughts?
So you want my summation?
Yes, please.
All right.
Get the notebook out.
Oh yeah, let me see here. I get the feeling with this movie, they didn't know how to get from point A to point B to point C.
I can see that.
Such as the whole beach thing. And the whole musical thing, because it's just like...
It's completely pointless.
I forgot about the first two songs till they did another song. And
the songs were very pointless.
I think they had 2/3 of a movie. And in that third act, they were like, we have to get Val and Mac together. How do we do that?
Right.
And that was because the last third of this movie is a fucking mess.
It's, yeah.
Especially the beach thing. I will not get over the beach thing that, hey, let's go to the beach. One song. Hey, we're coming back from the beach. Then they hold up a fucking gas station unintentionally.
Unintentionally with a gun from Toys R Us.
Then they get arrested. They're in the hospital. Ted's going to dissect them. They pull some bullshit, get them out, and then that's the end of the movie. So it's just a clusterfuck to get to that ending.
Yeah.
And I don't think they knew how to get there.
I forgot how much of a mess that third act was.
Oh, it's a mess. I mean, it's...
I don't know. That scene where Jeff Goldblum is just coming out of the tanning booth, though, chef's kiss. Jim Carrey with blonde hair kind of threw me off.
Oh, yeah. But he's Jim Carrey.
Oh, yeah. He is very Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I think it was only 2 years after this came out that him and Damon Wayans did In Living Color.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
About 90. This was 88?
Yeah.
He had appeared in the same year in the last Dirty Harry movie, The Deadpool.
When did Once Bitten come out? Do you know?
I think that was 86.
Yeah.
So he'd been floating around a little bit.
Yeah. So this was pretty early in his career.
But yeah, I'm like, who wrote this shit?
Julie Brown. The production company that produced this went bankrupt a couple of years.
No shit.
Uh-huh.
What was the company?
Vestron?
Vestron. Oh, Vestron did some good shit, though.
Vestron Pictures expected this to be a success. It was not. Out of business by 1992.
Yep. Now they're just a logo, I think.
I don't even remember seeing the logo.
I don't see it. Well, I wonder if somebody else bought them out.
They probably did.
Because I got a couple,
Vestron?
Well, they now put Blu-rays out with the logo. It's like Vestron Collector Series.
Oh.
Such as
Earth Girls Are Easy?
Killbots.
Oh.
A.K.A. Chopping Mall.
I didn't know Vestron did Chopping Mall.
I don't know if they actually did or if they slapped it on there.
Oh, okay.
Another one is Maximum Overdrive.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember if Vestron did that or if they just slapped it on there. But it's on there. Which reminds me, I'm gonna scare the hell out of you. I shaved my beard so it doesn't work.
No, it sure doesn't.
Have you seen Maximum Overdrive?
Yes.
Fuck.
I've watched it with you.
I don't remember. I don't watch movies.
It's the one with the trucks and the vehicles that come alive, and it's got the truck with like the gremlin face on it.
Gremlin face. You just broke my heart.
Goblin face.
It's the Green Goblin. Boy, Disney would never allow that shit now. That's why you can never remake that movie.
I couldn't think of the word.
They found the Green Goblin front end and restored it, too. It's great. It's going to horror conventions now.
Oh, as it should.
Damn right. So Earth Girls Are Easy. I give it 2 stars.
I knew that was going to happen.
I'm being generous.
You are being generous. I give it 2 3/4.
Oh, we're doing quarters now?
Nah, 2.5. Like I said, I don't remember the third act being such a hot mess.
So what are your memories of this movie? I mean, like watching it and experiencing its glory whole.
I remember I thought it was cool.
Damn.
I was a very sheltered child. I just thought it was cool.
You had this and I have RoboCop.
Even before we started watching this, I remembered the name of the salon.
You usually don't remember shit like that either.
No, I don't, but I did about this. I forgot about the musical numbers until we started watching it. I don't know. Maybe this is where I fell in love with Jeff Goldblum. I'm not sure.
You mean it wasn't The Fly?
No. Ugh, no. No. But, I mean...
Blah.
I don't know. I just remember it being fun. Now that I'm older, I'm like, it's just a mess.
Yeah.
Anywho, that's my thought on it. I thought it was more fun when I was younger.
A lot of things are more fun when you're younger.
I know.
Such as running.
You made me run.
Oh, man.
Alright, so I guess you get to tell me now what I'm going to be watching.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
You know, this changed just this afternoon. This afternoon I changed it.
This afternoon you changed it.
Because I had picked a movie that may have been a bigger disappointment than Earth Girls Are Easy. That was the original movie I was going to do. But I changed it.
Oh, you changed it.
You can thank me.
Okay.
From 2023.
Ooh, we got some current stuff.
This may be the newest movie I ever picked. No, well, actually, yeah, this will be the newest one I picked.
Alright, what is it? Oh my God, what are you making me watch?
It's a film called The Iron Claw.
Oh, okay. I'm alright with that.
Which, guess what? It premieres on HBO Max tomorrow.
Oh, well, good. Perfect.
Yeah. And I've already prepped you about what happens. So,
yes,
yeah.
You've told me about the Von Erichs.
Fritz is a piece of shit. There, I said it.
I don't think you're the only person who's ever said that about him.
Oh, I think a lot of people have said that about him.
Probably.
But yeah, that's the movie. And guess what? It's over 2 hours.
What?
Yeah.
Does this mean my next movie I can pick it's over 2 hours?
You can pick whatever you want.
No, because you gave me so much shit for picking any movie I've picked so far, except for this one, has been 2 hours plus. I had multiple movies lined up. But I went through them. I'm like, well, that's 2 hours. That's 2 hours, 10 minutes.
Just pick whatever you want. Either way, I'm going to bitch about it.
True. Very true. All right. Okay.
See,
We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes when I decide to. I think I have an idea of what I want.
Oh, I've got a whole list in my head.
I had a cold chill.
I was literally sitting there and I saw, oh, there's the trailer for Iron Claw on HBO Max. Because I was watching Jason Takes Manhattan while I did other shit, because that's what I do. And it says premieres May 10th. And I'm like, good, I have to take the kids' disc and all that shit.
All right. So, next time on Wait Until You See This, we will be doing The Iron Claw, Chris's choice.
Yeah.
Hopefully it goes above a 2.
Oh, it will.
I'm really surprised you picked one within the last couple of years. I mean, honestly.
Well, I've been planning on doing it, but I couldn't get a copy. And Nick bought it. And I'm like, hey, give me the code. And he wouldn't give me the code. He kept forgetting because that's what he does.
He's got things going on.
So do I. I have a fucking podcast. I made a lot of sacrifices for this podcast. And then HBO Max popped up. And the best part is, I don't pay for HBO Max, so.
No, you don't.
No, it's not pirated, so don't turn my ass in.
So, until next time, when we watch The Iron Claw, I guess this is Krista.
And this is the big bad booty daddy, Chris.
All right. Bye.
So long.